The deposit is simply there to give the seller some assurance that if the buyer acts in bad faith, they've got some money sitting in escrow that they can't get and the seller can't get until some sort of agreement has come to. The biggest misunderstandings clients have is they think if a buyer puts a $15,000 deposit in escrow and they don't close, that the seller gets that $15,000. In Erie County, that's not the case. What happens is it stays in the escrow account, which is a neutral account, until both the seller and the buyer can agree on either to release or discharge the escrow back to the buyer, or release or discharge some of the money for damages to the seller, or it sits there. Now, you may sound like, well, then what kind of incentive is that? Well, if you are a buyer and you have 50 grand sitting in an escrow account and you can't get it out because you backed out of a property and the seller's expectations are damages, the only choice is some litigation there. Oftentimes there's some sort of agreement that's come to. Okay, you paid for the survey, you paid for the search, you held the property for 60 days for me. Why don't we give you 15? Why don't we give you 30? Why don't we give you 10?